Hey ladies and gentlemen, Biki here with the UntitledGameShow.com, back once again with more of my video game impressions. For you guys today, I'm going to be talking about Kirby Triple Deluxe, so let's go ahead and jump into the game. If you've been playing Kirby games over the last few years or decades like me, well, you'll know Kirby has one signature power: be able to suck up enemies, spit them back out, or transform into them. So that's what this game's all about, and Triple Deluxe does it in this fashion way with Kirby. I actually absolutely enjoy this game. This is another one of those games that came from Nintendo that many reviewers were mixed on. Some reviewers gave it a low 6, some people even gave it a low 4, like IGN gave it a 60, some people gave it 100. So yeah, it's all over the charts, but I specifically so far have been enjoying the game quite a bit. So let's talk about the game and what's it all about. So I have 3 save files, as you guys see right here: 66%, 32%, and 15%. We're going to specifically go into the 15% one. We're going to go into story mode, but there is a Kirby fight mode and a DDD drum jazz mode. So there's kind of like mini game modes and multiplayer modes, but as you guys know, I like to stick to the story modes for many 3DS games, unless it has online multiplayer, which is what I do mostly with my 3DS. Now let's go ahead, we're going to go into stage 1 to show off the game. There are different levels, there's harder levels, but Nintendo does a good job with the tutorial levels, showing you guys a big variety of the game. And I think stage 2 right here specifically does a good job of actually showing you a lot about the game. As you guys can see, there's little star icons you could get. So in this stage there were 3 of them. I already found all 3, so we don't have to do that again. And there's an element of the game called keychains, but that comes into the hand at the end of the game. Now the game looks absolutely amazing in 3D. As you guys would be able to tell if you had the 3DS right now and this 3D slider on, there's this kind of like a 3D depth to this area. And the reason why Nintendo did it like this is once you jump on these little icons right here, if you have the 3D slider, it looks really nice being able to jump back and forth between the little different planes, and it does look pretty cool. So this is just basically cosmetic right here why Nintendo did this, and just to show off their tech, and I definitely will say the tech does look good. So let's go ahead and tell you about some of the controls in the game, just in case you don't know yourself. So let's get right into it. So basically, if you're going to be sucking up an enemy, it's going to be B. Once you suck up an enemy like this enemy right here, you have a choice of actually spit the enemy back out like this, well, spit out and turn into a star, or you could transform into the enemy. Unfortunately, that enemy that I sucked up, I can't actually transform into it, but if I did suck it up, I would press down and it would transform into it. I could jump up in the air with the A button, and I could fall back down by just letting out the air with B. Of course, I could go ahead and do a slide kick, because that's Kirby's signature if you play some Smash Brothers. Go ahead and destroy the blocks so we can slide that down. And here we go. Here's the enemy we can actually turn it into. So once again, we'll press down, transform in basically into Bell Kirby. Once you're in Bell Kirby, you can press the B button to perform a standard attack, or you can hold it down to do a basic stronger attack like that. So let's see if we can't do that right here to show it off. Some actual power-ups actually let you do like down B attacks when you're in the air, but this one specifically not one. But when you're in the ground, you do able to do that one. That's your down B attack. So let's see if we can't use that to take out both these enemies right there. See? Down B. Jump up. Use it in the air. Pick up the carrot. And you have a little beater on the bottom left-hand side giving you guys the power of each attack you have for the power-ups you have. Some of them have more power, some of them have less. So let's go ahead and show you some more features of the game. This is going to incorporate the gyroscope. So this you get to use to either put out fires, grow plants. You basically take your 3DS to the right or to the left, and it'll actually go ahead and put out the fire, allowing you to actually pick up some items or clear a path or get to a higher level. You'll see this again later on in this specific stage. So here we go again. So more stars, guys. Not every stage is laid out like this, guys. The stages are very variety in this game. So this is just a specific level stage that basically is a tutorial and just based this way, but many stages do look quite different. There's a lot of stars in the area, guys, when you pass flowers and different things like that to give you stars. Just go ahead and get the time. Go to the next star. Let's pass here. We're going to go just pass this part pretty fast right here, guys. So here's another enemy right here. This enemy specifically, if I did suck it up, I wouldn't be able to transform into it, so there's no real point of doing that. So let me show you something right here, guys. There's 2 ways to get past here. Of course, I could just press down. If I press down, it let me fall into this area right here. But if you have the right power, you could just basically hold a strong attack. And just like that, it'll actually activate it. And as you guys saw, the gate in the background right here was actually pushed up and allowing you to continue onto the level. So once we're in the next room right here, we'll see another element of the game. Not every stage features these parts, but many do. So let's go ahead and we're gonna blast ourselves up. It's kind of like Donkey Kong games. So we get to choose which way we want to actually face by using the gyroscope once again. Do a little combo. And also guys, at any time you actually can mess up on purpose and jump out. So if you don't want to be inside that thing, you purposely can come out. It's faster to travel like this, so you're better off doing it like that instead of firing yourself off into the wall. That's not the best idea. So as you guys see over there, there's a spike. So you guys can be quite cautious of where you might end up. So we're gonna fire ourselves over there if I don't keep missing. Try not to fall into the spikes, just like that. Or I could have did it over here and try to avoid that spike, but if I didn't, I would have actually been able to get like basically the star. So that's the star down there, but I just wanted to show you guys you can fire yourself into the spikes over here. Once you miss an item like that or like a pickup, you got to actually start over the whole level if it's like a platform like this where I can't actually go back down. So unfortunately you can't go back right there to catch that one, but you guys already know it's there. So if you play in this level, you'll be able to grab it like how I missed it on this time around. So let's go up. Alright, forward and onward. So here we go guys. Another enemy. So if let's say you don't want this power. Let's say you just ran into this new enemy right here and you want to know, does this enemy actually has a power I can use? Well, what you need to do is get rid of your power. To do that, you press X. Then you come over this new enemy and press down, and now you basically became a Kirby with a lash. So there you go, you're Indiana Jones, be able to whip at people. Pretty cool, aren't it? I actually think this is one of the coolest Kirby there is, like just whipping the heck out of everybody. I know I don't have a picture of this one on the right side or the left side of the screen right now, but I just think this one is awesome. Bam! Goodbye. And obviously guys, just like any Kirby game, you don't really have to worry too much about falling. You always obviously could just fly yourself back up. Blow it up, and goodbye to you, bomb. Alright, let's do this one. Just like that. Obviously, once again, there's a down attack. Or you could do, let's see if there's actually a falling down attack. Yep, there is. Let's blow this up too. Pick up the star and move on. Oh, he slashed this stuff out of me. So hold on, let's suck up another ability. Show you this one right here. This is basically kind of like the Zelda power, I would call it, but it's specifically not called that. So so this is another area right here, once again with the water. So let's show you what we could do here, guys. So let's start off with the one on the left. So that grows up, brings up a key, brings up a star. So let's go ahead and get the star real quick. And then we're going to go over here and get the key. Now with this key, I can go over here and open the door. So once Kirby's actually holding an item like this, like a key, as you guys see, he can't actually do his little floating. So you just got to do regular jumps, which I clearly just missed a jump. Platforms have failed me. Go ahead, open the door, and here's one of those stars once again, guys. It's like I already collected all three before, so it's not really glowing up there, but I'll get it again. And we'll move on. Alright, once again, attack here. So let's show you guys the attacks for this sword. So there you go, took him out. Zelda, yeah, or Link if you want to call it. It's from the Zelda games. So there's a down attack, which actually like kind of like sends your sword flying. So we can use it right here just as an example. There we go. So now we can fly ourselves up and move on to the next part of the stage. This is a good level to show off just because of the fact there is actually a little boss here as well. So it shows you a lot of the different elements of the game. So I think that's really cool. So right here we got a little help. Now you get this item. As you guys look on the top right hand side of the screen, you'll see that on the touch screen of the bottom screen, I actually can go ahead and tap that and it actually uses it right away. So here we get two different powers right here, guys. So we're going to go into a boss area sometime between stages where you're going to get boss battles. You get to pick a power you want. So let's show you guys what the fire power actually looks like. So the fire power is really cool because you could jump and then turn yourself into a rolling ball. And a few other things you could do this one like that. You actually aim it which direction you want to fire. So we're probably going to take this one into the boss because we already used the sword one. But in case you just didn't see what the sword did already, there you go, guys. Oh, actually, I forgot one thing with the sword. Sword just have one. Ah, oh no, there it comes back. Sorry, I forgot. All right, the sword can't do this. Yep, right on top of your enemy. So let's use the fire and jump into the next area. We have ourselves a boss. So let's see if we can't take this one out. Oh, you putting your butt at me, bro? Now you get fire. Ow, that hurt. No, you don't. Now, obviously, I could have sucked up the stars that he was basically making and throw those stars right back at him, but that's not how I wanted to do it. He just got blown up, and that area is basically complete right there. We move on, get ourselves the ice cream. Ice cream fills up stuff back up. Let's go ahead and burn up this mushroom, get rid of him, blow up the bomb, and move on to the next area. So, the stage might be technically over, but it's not done yet. There's even more to it. So as you guys see, this is a pretty long thing for the game. So we're going to try to get it all the way to the top and try to get as far as we possibly can in this cannon. So let me try to time it. Probably only going to get to the third island. Jess, I was right, to the third island. So the farther you get, the better reward you get at the end. There, my fire power gets powered back up, and I unlock the keychain. You got this 3 Kirby keychain, and it's a new keychain, so you get to see that in your keychain area. You got yourself another keychain, so that's another little thing to collect in the game. Pretty fun there, right, guys? So I could go ahead and click on the keychain area, and you guys want to see that right now. So it shows you basically a keychain collection, whatever keychains you got so far. You can look at them, you know, new ones like this one. Obviously, on my other save file I have a lot more, but yeah, the game is really fun. I think the game is awesome, actually, guys. I tried out Yoshi the other day, and I gave you guys my opinions on this. I would recommend this over Yoshi just because there's so much variety in this game compared to levels. So if you want a game that has a lot of different things to do, this game might be it for you guys. I mean, there's a lot of different modes. The stages are very different depending on which ones you play. So go ahead, pick it up, try it out. I'm just going to jump into one more level real quick and show you that really fast. So let's go somewhere a little different, just show you guys really quickly. Stage 6 boss. So not going to go through the whole thing obviously, but just so you guys know, there is different areas, different looks to the game. Yeah, so yep, there you go, guys. So if you guys were wondering how this game is, well, here's a quick example of it. Alright, guys, so I'll be back with more. Biki here with TheUntitledGameShow.com. Thank you for watching, and yeah, if you want to get to this final boss store, go ahead and pick up the game. Alright, guys, till next time, peace out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, please.